Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMtrading. Today is June 6, 2019, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the major economic events of the day, starting out at 10:45 South African time, out of Japan, Bank of Japan, Governor Kuroda will be speaking. That's an important event. Then that's followed up with an 11 o'clock, Governor Carney will be speaking for the GBP, and that's also an important event out of England that's going to possibly affect the both the Japanese yen and the Great Britain pound. Now, later in the day, major number coming out of Europe. It's a monetary policy statement. It's basically a rate decision, and that's going to be at 145. That's affecting the European Union, obviously, and the euro. Okay, so be aware that that number is coming out. Now, looking at the markets, we're going to start out with the Forex markets. US dollar gets stronger. Okay, we're going to take a look at that across the board, and it just seems like the Dow Jones is continuing its strength, but is it? Okay, as we enter tomorrow's NFP. Now, the next thing we have to look at is gold struggling at resistance at 1335-ish level in all trades lower, okay, which is a really important correction. And lastly, looking at stocks, Lyft, okay, the company Lyft looks for a possible double top and possibly a retracement later today. So let's take a look at that and see what we could expect from today's trading. So we're looking here at the Euro USD, and as you can see here, we're pretty much in a trading range. Okay, the lower range 1122 and the upper range 1220. 112.56-ish level, and that seems to be like where it capitulated to. Okay, and now it looks like it's retracing back down. Now the question is, if we're going to break later today, okay, if there's going to be some sort of happy news out of Europe, okay, then we may break this area. Once we break this area, we could hit all the way up to 113-ish level. I know it seems crazy, but this has gotten beaten up very, very poorly over the past year, and as such, it may have that effect where it'll make a major correction on the upside. Okay, so as normally happens, we're close to our resistance level, but not close enough. We're trading closer to the middle range between the support and resistance level. So with that said, okay, I wouldn't go into this number with any kind of position, but you do want to be aware that it is coming out and possibly trade the counter move as it does come out. Now, looking at the GBP USD, that retraced yesterday after hitting the trend line, okay, the downwards trend line, using it as our resistance and then trading below it. So it's at 126.80. Now, you know, looking at what's going on in Great Britain with the change of Theresa May resigning, that is, Brexit's still looming in the background, a lot of inconsistency in the political realm there. So I don't think we're going to bounce too much, okay? Out of anything, I would more say that we would test our lows, excuse me, at 125.70-ish level, then rally again. So with that said, just trade accordingly. I mean, it's lighter volume relatively, and it's really because that there's a lot less known factors as to which way the GBP will be moving forward. Now, looking at the Aussie dollar, we retraced yesterday, as you can see, that below the support line, okay, previous resistance, subsequent support. So I do believe that this will be subsequent resistance line, 69.72-ish, where we're trading right now. This may actually have a head and shoulders and retrace further. So look at that later today. Now, looking at gold, this is where we're trading right now, 133.33, and we're really retracing at these levels. And the reason why we're retracing at these levels is because we hit a little bit of a resistance line at this 113.38-ish level. If we look at a daily, that's more clear. You can see it a little bit clearer. So we hit that area, but we failed to sustain it. Okay, and it's already the fifth bar that we're up. Okay, so we're up multiple days. So if we don't continue rallying today, this is a clear short. Okay, and it's a clear double top, not even to write about. Now I'm going to compare this to Lyft in just a second to discuss the double top. Now looking at oil breaking $52 a barrel, we're trading right now at 51.85, and it's coming ever so closer to the $50 range. Okay, I do believe that that's going to be our target. I still believe it's going to trade lower, so this is something to consider if it does bounce a little bit further, just to take a little bit of a short on it. Now, looking at the Dow Jones, this was really the one. Okay, it's really has had a really nice rally. It's trading now at 25,600-ish level. It could continue into the 25,653-ish level. That's our next real resistance level. If it breaks that, we could get it up to the 25,800-ish, 900-ish level. So with that said, going into tomorrow's number, which is non-farm payroll, which is really the first Friday of the month because last Friday it didn't correspond to the Wednesday previously. So with that said, this might be just a setup. Okay, setting up to just rally it in order to sell it off later. So that's something to be wary about. Okay, because generally when these things happen and they rally it up like this, it's artificially rallied, and then there's a bigger sell-off later. So just be aware of that as we go into tomorrow's number. Now, looking at Lyft, okay, we're looking at a daily chart. Let's look at a 4-hour chart. This is a tremendous rally we had over the last couple of days, really gaining momentum since it breaking down in May, okay, and now it's really at that double top period. Okay, 62.82-ish level. If it doesn't break out higher, okay, we could see it go up to $67 a share. Okay, now this is really a decent move. Now, if it does fail this breakout, it could continuously go down. So just really keep an eye on this, okay, because in either direction, you've got multiple opportunities to make money in case, it breaks out off from resistance or it breaks down off of resistance and sells off. So could be a really great trade. Let's keep an eye on this as this rates later today. It's only trading from 4:30 onwards, South African time, so you have time to take a look and absorb what's going on in the market in the meantime. I want to wish everybody a great trading day. This is Fred Razak.